Hello, good afternoon. My name is Bharat Manjunatha. Today, I'll be going through the bank program and explaining different object-oriented programming concepts used in it. The system consists of the bank class, program class, the transaction class, withdraw class, and all the other classes that help the program to work coherently. In short, the bank class manages accounts and transactions. The account class holds account information and the transaction class acts as a base class for transactions. If we go through the program class, with the help of the switch case and the options provided through the enums, we can either withdraw transaction, deposit transaction, transfer money from one account to another, print the account name and balance, get the history of transactions, and even add an account. So this acts as a complete package for a bank program to work properly. Now let's get to the first OOPS concept, that is encapsulation. Encapsulation is bundling of data with the methods that operate on the data. It is used to hide the values of the data and not make them easily accessible to other classes. They can be accessed by the methods in the current class. So one of the examples of encapsulation is in the account class. The balance variable that is defined here can only be changed by the deposit and withdraw methods. Since it is private, it can be accessed only through the methods present in this class, and it cannot be accessed by other classes. So encapsulation is mostly used to make sure that sensitive data is hidden from the users, and sensitive data like balance, for example, cannot be easily changed by other classes. Now let's get back to the next OOPS concept, that is abstraction. Abstraction is the process of hiding certain details and showing only the essential information to the user. All the complex section of the code is hidden and only the relevant information is displayed. For example, the code in the switch case consists of different methods for each option corresponding to the enums. So as we can see here, all the complex section of the code that corresponds to, let's say, adding an account, depositing, withdraw, and transfer are hidden or explained elsewhere in the different part of the code. And only the relevant information is displayed here. This helps in reading the code more easily and also helps us to make changes later if needed. So now if we have to go to the next OOPS concept, that is inheritance. Inheritance is used to inherit methods and fields from one classes to another. In our program, transaction acts as a base class or a parent class, and withdraw transaction, deposit transaction, and transfer transaction acts as a child class. We can see that in the way these classes are defined here, the colon and transaction. We can also see the override keyword, which basically overrides the method which is present in the parent class, and the method that is defined in the child class will be executed in the place of the one present in the parent class when called upon, which will be explained in the next OOPS concept, which is polymorphism. Polymorphism in OOPS describes the concept of using different classes with the same interface. For example, objects, methods, or operators of different types can be accessed through the same interface. Now, there are two different types of polymorphism, like static and dynamic. In the bank application, we use the dynamic polymorphism. We can see that the methods, let's say execute, rollback, and print, have the same name both in the parent class, that is transaction, and the child class, that is withdraw transaction or deposit or transfer, any of them. They have the same name, the methods. And these methods are, and the ones present in the child class have the override keyword, which means that depending on the type of transaction, the execute method and the rollback method and the print method changes, even though having the same name. So this definitely comes under dynamic polymorphism, and this is also called as method overriding. In conclusion, the BANK program effectively demonstrates the key principle of OOPS in every step, and this helps the program to learn efficiently. Thank you for listening for my presentation.